to another video and to another organ. Today I'm sat on my kitchen floor, slightly different environment to usual, to share with you this little gift that I've just received. I am so excited about this and so excited about what I can do with it, but without further ado, let's have a look at this little organ. So this little organ, this little harmonium, was given to me by my friend Andy. It's been in his garage for years and years, and he didn't have any use for it, and he thought, I know somebody who might like that, somebody who might like to try and restore it. And of course, how could I possibly say no? This organ was made by Mason and Hamlin, which from the research I've done is quite a well-known builder of harmoniums and of, in modern day, pianos. They've made an awful lot of pianos. I was a little bit worried about bringing it home because I hadn't consulted my wife in advance, but thankfully she was really pleased to see it. I was amazed actually. I mean, all the crap I've brought home over the years, you know, I've got like 15 ukuleles, 2 pianos, a trombone, a violin. I've got all sorts of rubbish, so this just sort of adds to it really. But with it being an organ, I'm just super excited. As you'll be able to see, it's pretty dirty. It's been stood in a garage, as I've mentioned, for about 30 years. It does need an awful lot doing to it. Obviously, I'm saying this as if I'm doing a pipe organ, which obviously I'm not, but it's obviously a foot pump organ. It looks like a lot of the leather work at the bottom here, which we're going to have a look at shortly, is perished and needs sorting out. The keys go from bottom F up to top G. Andy actually told me that this was a preacher's organ. In other words, a small organ that you can carry around with you if you're a preacher to places that don't have organs. And I disagree a little bit actually, having done a little bit of research. A preacher's organ normally folds up into a box with a handle so that you can walk around with it. This doesn't do that. This is permanently stood up like this, which would make it very difficult to just carry around. I think this is just a small harmonium, but it's nice. It's got this little fold down lid to protect the keys when you're not using it, or if potentially you are carrying it around. So it's had quite a lot of use over the years. So I'm just going to give it a little play. Again, I warn you that the bellows are a little bit worn, and it's really difficult to keep the air up, but I'm going to have a go and just show you what it sounds like. Before I do start playing, you probably can't see me now, there's also a knee swell box, for want of a better phrase, which opens up the inside of the organ and allows the sound to travel out. It makes it louder. So I really don't think that you need to pump it that often. I think that is because the bellows are so worn out and so what I'm going to do now, off camera, is I'm going to remove the front, let you have a look inside, and then I would like you to if you're somebody who knows about harmonium organs, if you could maybe assess it and let me know in the comments whether this is redeemable, whether it's something I can work on as a project. Okay, so I'm inside the organ. I'm going to bring the camera down so you can have a look. So this is obviously the bellows, which are filled up by pressing the pedals on the floor. There's two of those. And this looks like it is the wind chest where the air is gathered once you've generated that wind. And actually feeling that leather work, it feels very, very dry, very, very brittle, but you know, it's like 150-year-old, it's bound to be. So I reckon it's a case of taking those out, re-leathering them, which isn't a big job, I say. And I'm assuming, although I don't know a great deal about harmoniums, I'm assuming the reeds for this organ are somewhere behind the keys here, or under the keys. I think that's how you access it to tune it, or maybe you take the back off. Maybe it's worth taking the back off now actually and having a look. So by removing that back panel hasn't actually revealed very much other than the back of the bellows, which is obviously connected to the pedals. I can't do it back to front, but that of course adjusts and fills this chamber, which is behind this panel. So I am going to leave this video here. I don't know what else to say about it really. We've had a little look inside, I've given you a little bit of history about it. What I could really do with now is some advice from you people who know a lot more about reed organs than I do, to tell me how I might go about rebuilding this. You never know, if I can turn it into a bit of a project, it might turn into a few videos of the work being done. If you like the idea of that, let me know in the comments. I've got a great organ coming on Friday. It's back into a church. It's a lovely 3 manual, so if you haven't subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button, don't miss that one, it's going to be lovely. But thank you very much for watching. Again, hit the like, hit the subscribe, all that sort of stuff. And until next time, I shall see you later. Bye for now.